Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Raven here. Today we're going to read the Spirit of Fire class. So let's go ahead and jump right in. First level, health points, 10 plus highest ability mod. Health points at higher levels, 10 plus highest ability mod per Spirit of Fire class level. Mana points, 10 plus highest ability mod. Mana points at higher levels, 10 plus highest ability mod per Spirit of Fire level. Armor, light and medium armor, weapons, all simple weapons, base attack plus 2, bonuses, same as every class, saves plus 2, bonuses, same as every class, spells are 1 and at first level, and therefore ability scores same as every class, trained features same as every class. And into the abilities, Spirit of Fire class abilities. Fire walking, beginning at first level, you gain an additional 5 feet of movement. At 5th level, you gain an additional 5 feet of movement. At 10th level, you gain an additional 5 feet of movement. At 15th level, you gain an additional 5 feet of movement. Additionally, you can walk on fire and lava, but you still take damage as normal. In addition, at 5th level, you gain resistance to all fire damage, and at 10th level, you gain immunity to all fire damage. Spectral Fire, beginning at 2nd level, you can have all of your attacks deal fire damage. At 5th level, all of the fire damage that you deal now becomes magical fire damage. At 10th level, your fire now becomes primal fire, allowing you to deal half of all fire damage that you deal as magic damage instead. Fiery Flower, beginning at 3rd level for the cost of 1 combat point and 10 mana points. You can summon a fiery flower in an unoccupied space within 120 feet of you. The flower remains for a number of in-game minutes equal to your highest ability mod, or until its health points are reduced to 0, whichever comes first. The flower has a number of health points equal to 5 plus your highest ability modifier plus your total character level, and an ADR equal to half your ADR. The flower emits an aura out to a 20-foot radius. You and any friendly creature that are within this affected aura gain resistance to all fire damage. If any hostile creature attacks you, a friendly creature, and or the flower, then all hostile creatures that are within this affected area must make a reflex save against danger. On a successful save, they take 5 plus your highest ability mod magical fire. On a failed save, they take 10 plus your highest ability mod plus your total character level magical fire. If the flower's health points are reduced to 0, and or if the flower is killed outright, then all hostile creatures that are within the affected area take 15 plus your highest ability mod plus your total character level magical fire damage as the flower explodes. Additionally, the flower spreads bright light in a 30-foot radius around itself and dim light in a 15-foot radius around itself. And then the next ability is Flame Cloak. Beginning at 4th level for the cost of 1 combat point and 5 mana points, you can manifest a Flame Cloak. While active, you shed bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light in a 10-foot radius. All fire damage you deal now does an additional 2 fire damage. The cloak lasts for a number of in-game minutes equal to your highest ability modifier. Additionally, at 14th level, this ability does not end unless you become incapacitated. Multi-attack. At 5th level, the Spirit of Fire can make 2 attacks instead of 1. This increases to 3 attacks at 8th level and 4 attacks at 14th level. Flame Cloak upgrade. Beginning at 6th level, while your Flame Cloak is active, you now gain the following additional features. All fire damage that you deal now deals an additional 2 magical fire damage. Additionally, you gain a 10-foot flying speed. Flame Wings. Beginning at 7th level, now whenever your Flame Cloak is active, you gain all of its benefits, but it now takes on the form of wings that grant you a fly speed of 30 feet. Additionally, all fire damage that you deal does an additional 6 magical fire damage. And yes, this all stacks together, so you would have 40 feet of flying. Perfect fire manipulation. Beginning at 8th level, all fire damage that you deal now overcomes a creature's resistance to fire damage. At 14th level, all fire damage that you deal now overcomes a creature's resistance and or immunity to fire damage. Wings of Destruction. Beginning at 9th level, now whenever your flame cloak is active, you gain all the previous features plus this new feature, Wings of Destruction. While your flame cloak is active, all fire damage that you deal now does an additional 10 plus your highest ability modifier, magical fire. In addition, you can dismiss the wings early for the cost of 2 combat points. If you do this, it causes an explosion to go off centered on you out to a 20-foot radius. All hostile creatures that are within this affected radius must make a reflex save. On a successful save, they take 15 plus your highest ability mod, magical fire. On a failed save, they take 30 plus your highest ability mod, magical fire. Additionally, all non-magical plant life and or water in this affected area is incinerated and or evaporated. And at 15th level, this can now incinerate and or evaporate magical plant life and or water in this affected area. Half Spirit Transformation. Beginning at 10th level, for the cost of 1 combat point and 10 mana points, you can activate your Half Spirit Transformation for a total of in-game minutes equal to your highest ability modifier. While in this form, you gain all the following benefits. You gain resistance to all damage. Any creature that hits you while within a 15-foot radius of you must make a reflex save against danger. On a successful save, they take 10 plus your highest ability mod magical fire. On a failed save, they take 20 plus your highest ability mod magical fire damage and become affected by the burn condition. Additionally, you can dodge attacks for the cost of 1 less combat point. And then the next ability is Healing Cloak. Beginning at 11th level, for the cost of 1 combat point and 5 mana points, you can activate your Healing Cloak for a number of in-game minutes equal to your highest ability modifier. While this cloak is active, you gain the following benefit. You shed bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light in a 10-foot radius. Additionally, for the cost of 1 combat point and 5 mana points, you can touch one creature within 5 feet of you and heal it for 20 plus your highest ability modifier health points. Fire Skin. Beginning at 12th level, your skin burns so hot that it can melt the flesh of anyone who touches it. Any creature that makes an attack on you while within 15 feet of you must make a fortitude save against danger. On a successful save, the creature takes 5 plus your highest ability modifier, magical fire. On a failed save against danger, the creature takes 10 plus your highest ability modifier plus your total character level, magical fire, and it becomes affected by the burn condition. Additionally, if this reduces a creature's health points to 0, then you regain an amount of health points equal to the amount of damage dealt. Healer's Wings. Starting at 13th level, now whenever your Healing Cloak is active, you gain all its benefits, but it now takes on the form of wings, granting you a fly speed of 30 feet. Additionally, you can now heal a creature that is up to 15 feet from you. In addition, your healing is now increased to 20 plus your highest ability modifier plus your total character level. Wings of Healing, and then beginning at 14th level, while your Healing Cloak is active, you gain all the previous features plus this new feature, Wings of Healing. While your Healing Cloak is active, for the cost of 2 combat points and 25 mana points, you can unleash a 15-foot cone of fire. Any non-hostile creature of your choice that is within this affected radius regains 30 health points and 15 mana points. Additionally, you can dismiss the wings early for the cost of 2 combat points. If you do, it causes an explosion to go off centered on you out to a radius of 20 feet. All creatures of your choice that are within this affected radius regain 30 health points and 15 mana points. In addition, all non-magical, dead, or damaged plant life in the affected area is also healed and or restored to life. And at 17th level, this can now heal magical, dead, and or damaged plant life in the affected area. Chains of Flames. Beginning at 15th level for the cost of 1 combat point and 5 mana points, you can manifest a flaming chain within one of your hands, simultaneously targeting one creature out to a range of 30 feet. That creature must make a reflex save against danger. On a successful save, it takes 15 plus your highest ability mod magical fire, and all of its movement speeds are reduced by half until the end of your next turn. On a failed save against danger, it takes 30 plus your highest ability mod magical fire, and it becomes affected by the grappled, restrained, and burned conditions until the end of your next turn. Fire Absorption / Reflection. Beginning at 16th level, whenever you take any amount of fire damage, you heal for that amount of damage instead. Additionally, if a creature deals fire damage to you while within a 30-foot radius of you, then you not only heal for that amount of damage, but you not only heal for that amount of damage that you would have taken, but the creature that dealt the fire damage takes an amount of magical fire equal to half the damage that would have been dealt to you by that creature. Slave to Fire. Beginning at 17th level for the cost of 2 combat points and 25 mana points, you can erupt with an aura out to a 15-foot radius, granting you all of the following benefits. You gain a 30-foot additional movement to your highest movement speed. As you move through enemy lines, you are able to manifest your enemy's souls to fight alongside you. Enemies that have been killed by you must make a fortitude save against danger. On a successful save, nothing happens to the creature's soul. On a failed save against danger, the creature's soul is manifested and fights alongside you. As a soul manifested in this way becomes a lava spirit underneath your telepathic control with a total character level and or equal to whatever this creature had in life. This lava spirit lasts until their health points are reduced to 0. Example, if you kill a creature that has a CR of 5, then the lava spirit manifests from a creature that has a CR of 5 and a total character level of 5. If you kill a creature that is a class level of 2, then the lava spirit will manifest at 2 from that creature, and a class of 2 if it's a class. And then Summon Phoenix. Beginning at 18th level for the cost of 1 combat point and 25 mana points, you can summon a legendary Phoenix with a CR creature level equal to your total character level. This legendary Phoenix is under your telepathic control and remains until its health points and mana points are both reduced to 0. Pillar of Flames. Beginning at 19th level for the cost of 3 combat points and 50 mana points, you manifest a pillar of fire around yourself out to a radius of 60 feet and up to a height of 300 feet. All hostile creatures within this affected radius must make a fortitude save against danger. On a successful save against danger, the creature takes 25 plus your highest ability modifier plus your total character level magical fire damage and becomes affected by the burn condition until the end of your next turn. On a failed save against danger, the creature takes 50 plus your highest ability modifier plus your total character level magical fire damage, becomes affected by the burn condition until the end of your next turn, and it gets a -2 to both its constitution and charisma scores until it can take a successful short or long rest. And then its last ability is Full Spirit Transformation. Beginning at 20th level, you permanently gain all of the following. You and all of your items and equipment become incorporeal, along with gaining all the benefits of your half-spirit transformation, in addition to gaining the following possession ability. Possession. For the cost of 3 combat points and 50 mana points, you can target one creature and attempt to weave your incorporeal form into that creature so long as it is within 120 feet. Having that creature make a will save against danger. On a successful save, the creature takes 50 plus your highest ability mod magical psychological damage. On a failed save against danger, you possess that creature for either a number of in-game hours equal to your highest ability modifier, and or until its health points are reduced to 0, whichever comes first. Upon possession, if the creature is capable of wearing and or carrying sneak peek of the alchemist, if the creature is capable of wearing or carrying items and or equipment, then you can make your items and or equipment corporeal on the possessed creature. When the possession ends, your items and or equipment, if corporeal, come back to you and become incorporeal. While you are possessing a creature, you gain access to all of that creature's spells, abilities, etc. Additionally, while possessing a creature, that creature's stats remain the same. In addition, at the start of each of its turns, so long as you remain in possession of that creature, it takes 10 plus your highest ability modifier plus your total character level magical fire damage. Thank you all. Like, subscribe, and join us for more adventures as we read The Alchemist in our next video.